What's up, YouTube world? It's your boy Halucha Lucha, aka Matthew J. Brownlee, and I'm here with another Smack Talk. No top five. I don't think there was 5 matches, but of course we're just gonna go through the show, talk about it, and yeah, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share, all that good stuff in the book, and we're just gonna get into it. All in all, I went to work, so I didn't actually watch the show, but from what I saw, seemed like a pretty decent show. Seemed like some good stuff is happening between now and Fastlane, which is next week, which is also headed into WrestleMania. Uh, SmackDown is just so good. SmackDown is good. Uh, Raw's, it is what it is. Uh, uh, NXT is really good. AEW is good. I did watch AEW and I did watch NXT. I'd just be too sleepy to do them, but I did do both of them, so maybe I'll probably get them both out by tomorrow. Maybe I'll just do a little. Maybe I'll just talk about the highlights from both shows or something like that. But SmackDown started with Daniel Bryan and Edge. They come face to they come face to face. Pretty much, they just talked about Fastlane. Bryan was talking about why he did what he did, saying, "Hey, Edge, I got respect for you and everything, but man, you barely wrestle now. I feel kind of ashamed that you're going on to WrestleMania, and this could just be my last opportunity. So yeah, I'm a little desperate, but I want to be in the main event of WrestleMania again. I want to go in and I want to be Universal Champion." And Edge pretty much was like, "Bro, you had all the opportunities in the world. I gave you, you had it. You had the same Rumble opportunity I did. I actually outlasted everybody from number 1 to 0 or to 30. I outlasted everybody over an hour, and I won the one Rumble you was in. Yeah, you lost. You had another opportunity at Elimination Chamber. Yeah, it kind of didn't go the way you wanted it to, but you still lost. So, I mean, how many opportunities can a guy get?" He said, "Hey, I respect you and everything of all your accomplishments, but at the end of the day, you are not better than me." I think he said he's better than this, what he does. He said, "But you're not better than him, me, Edge." Good stuff. Then he was backstage. I didn't see this part. I just happened to look at a couple of stuff. He was backstage and Edge was pretty much ran into Jey Uso. He told him about all the opportunities he has, like the talent that he has. He said he's wasting it on being Roman Reigns' like lapdog and stuff like that. Because Jey Uso said, "Hey, our family runs this," and he said, "Man, you're so much better than Roman. You should not be in his shadow," pretty much. So that was good stuff. There was an 8-man tag. There was a tag match with the Profits and the Mysterios versus the tag team champions, Dirty Dogs and Alpha Academy. Perfectly fine match. Good stuff. They're 8 good wrestlers. So, I mean, wait, 4. Yeah, 8 good wrestlers. And I like the Dominic and the tag team with his father. He's working way better. His one-on-one stuff is getting better too. He's getting into one-on-one stuff, but him tagging with his dad, I think that's the best stuff right now for him. Alpha Academy is fantastic. The Dirty Dogs are great. I love how they didn't pin the Alpha Academy. They actually pinned the tag team champions. And I assume next week, I don't know if they're going to include their Alpha Academy because they lost. But I assume next week they're going to do the Mysterios and the Street Profits, number 1 contenders, and whoever wins will face Dirty Dogs, or they might do, because I'm assuming that they want to do Street Profits versus the Rudolph, Ziggs, and Rude at Mania. I think that's where they want their crowning moment to capturing the gold will be. So I don't know if they want to do like Fatal 4-Way for at WrestleMania. They do the Mysterios and Street Profits, number 1 contenders, next week, and then the winners face Rude and Ziggler at Fastlane. Maybe the Mysterios win to get a little roll bump. Maybe they will throw in Alpha Academy in there, make it a three-way triple threat tag team thing, and then maybe Street Profits and Alpha Academy has a match at Fastlane. The Mysterios have one with the Dirty Dogs just to mix it up a little bit, and then at WrestleMania they do the Fatal Four Way, or they do Rude and Ziggler and the Profits. Um, Either way, it was good stuff. Um, Mysterio went to go for a 619 on Rude or on Ziggler, but Rude tagged himself in. Came in and then hit a cool spine buster. They did a double 619 on Rude, and then the both Mysterios did like the thing to attack the outside. Twisties from the heavens, great every time I see it on him. And then 1, 2, 3, those are your winners. Good stuff, love it all. Oh, next up, I love this. I don't know if this came up next. I'll talk about it. I'll talk about it when I get to it. But Cesaro had a match versus Murphy, rematch from last week. Again, more good stuff. Seth Rollins pretty much was saying how much that he's better than Cesaro. He needs him, all the good stuff and like that. Kind of pretty much ignored the whole Murphy thing, but he stayed outside to watch the match. They had a good little thing while it was going on. Some big boots, some knee strikes to the outside. Some impressive. When somebody's on the outside and then Cesaro has it on the second rope, he just deadlifts them in the suplex. All impressive stuff. Uppercuts. Then in the end, he went to go for the swing. He went to catch him and he caught him. Went to go for the swing, and during the mid swing, Seth Rollins comes, booms, attacks Cesaro. Did I say Cesaro? Yeah, Seth Rollins comes to attack Cesaro. I don't know if I said that, but he comes, attacks Cesaro, boom, beats you up, takes him out, and then he hits 2 curve stomps on Cesaro, and then he had a third one he was gonna do. He had a neck in a chair. He went to go for it. He went to jump, and like Jamie Noble caught him in midair. J&J Security. See what they did there? But he caught him in midair. It was like, hey, relax. Remember, J&J, listen to me. I'm the guy. You listen to me. And then he was like, all right, I got you. My bad. And he was like, yeah, come on, get up, Cesaro. Yeah, you can't get up now. And he was trying to get up, and he was doing the dizzy thing. It was great. And then he went to go backstage, and then right there, waiting for him, Nakamura. Yes, Seth Rollins versus Nakamura. Oh yeah, I like that. Give me that. I'll take yes, please. You give me that at Fastlane. Oh. And then you give me like a proper Cesaro versus Murphy match at Fastlane. You do a tag team match leading up to it with Cesaro and Nakamura versus Seth Rollins and Murphy, and then you do Nakamura versus Seth Rollins at Fastlane, and then you do Cesaro versus Murphy at Fastlane. Yes. Give me that. Give me all of that. I will take that to the bank. But yeah, that was fantastic stuff. So here we go. All right, so this is great. Nia Jax takes Reginald on a shopping spree. He's like, this is like a sugar mama, daddy mama, something like that. It's like, I scratch your back, you scratch mine. This whole thing is great. She was saying how great he's been, proved himself. He said he deserves to go shopping. So he takes him out. Shayna Baszler is so upset. She is so disinterested in everything. This is why I like the tag team of them too. Is because Nia will do something and Shayna is so disinterested in everything. Like last week when they had the match and or Monday maybe what it was when they had the match, Shayna had him and she was like looking like this. She was like, oh my god, this guy. And she was it's just great. She's trying on different outfits. Shayna's just on her phone. She was like Shayna, she's like, Shayna. Great stuff. She was slapping her. Nia was slapping her butt. She was doing all kind of moves. He was sitting on her lap. Oh, this is great. I love everything about this. And at the end, of course, he said, "What can I do?" And to repay it. And then it goes, and then it cuts off. Um, Kevin Owens show. I guess him and Sammy had a little backstage thing. Pretty much was saying that, hey, I want you in my documentary. Best friends together forever and ever. Um, Help me. And then he was like, yeah, I got business to do. And then, at the KO show, Bianca and Sasha Banks are the guests. And pretty much Kevin Owens was just like, hey, can you two be on the same page? Sasha has that thing with Reginald. That whole thing is going on. And Sasha's like, hey, what? Skirt. Time out, pump the brakes. Skirt. I can't help it if Reginald just has a thing for me. You see, Crip Gang Sasha Banks, Gangsta Banks out here, man. I can't help it that he loved me. Like, who wouldn't? I'm me. I'm the best. BEST. Man, I'm the standard, the blueprint. I am number one. And Bianca was pretty much like, yeah, whatever. Just don't ruin it for us, because we got titles to win. Like, keep your eyes on the prize. He was like, man, who you talking to? I'm out here winning all the titles. I'm like Michael Jordan up here in this piece. It's like, don't worry about it. We're gonna win, and I'm gonna walk in to WrestleMania 2 belts Banks. And she was like, all right, love the confidence. And then Shayna and I come out with Reginald, and of course Shayna is just still like, and then they have a tag team match with them versus Tamina and the boat Natalia. The match, it'd be like it was what it was. It was a match. It was there. They was chilling, and there was on commentary, and Shayna is uninterested in the sommelier. She was like, we have a match going on. We gotta study our opponents, and you're over here studying Reginald. Like, what is going on? Corey Graves is trying to play both sides. He's like, yeah, I agree with you, but look at his suit. Suit is he's killing the suit game right now. And they would do stuff, and then Reggie would get involved. He got involved twice. He got involved the first time when Bianca went to roll up Natalia. She did some thing on Natalia, and she got out. He got in the match, and then he did it again. He went on top of the announce desk, showing off his suit, out here looking clean. And then Sasha got on top. It's like, yo, what are you doing? You crazy? And then she went to swing, and he does one of his crazy flippy flings. And then they ran into the ring. She chased after him. She had him in pinning. Bianca had him in pinning thing. Had her in pinning thing. But Sasha was in the ring, didn't do it, and that knocks out Sasha from behind, and then Bianca gets up, boom, pops Natalia, and then Tamina rolls up the EST for the 1, 2, 3. Yep, that was the thing that happened. Yep. So Bianca's not happy. She's like, I don't lose. Like, I don't lose. What are you doing? You got this man Sommelier out here running your mind. Why is he even out here? Even though technically he was out there with Nia and Shayna, but that's the whole different story. She's like, why is he out here? Why is he interfering? Why are you entertaining him? This is your fault. Everything is on you. She was like, I didn't lose. He was like, no. She's like, we lost. No, you lost. I had it under control, and you got this guy running around. I am over this. And then she leaves, and then Sasha Banks is looking at everybody who's standing in the ring. So next week, Nia Jax is going to defend her title against Sasha Banks. Obviously, Sasha's going to win, so that's going to be weird. It's going to happen with Sommelier, because he's not going to help her win the title, so that's going to be awkward. And then they're probably going to have the tag team match at Fastlane, which they're going to win because it's Nia and Shayna, so they're going to win that. And then further, the more dissension between Sasha and Bianca. Yeah. It's 8:30 in the morning. I'm very tired. So that was the whole thing. So they announced next week that, well, I'll tell you in a minute. So contract signing time. It's time. Daniel Bryan comes out after the head of the table and all the other people. They're already outside. Um, and Adam Pearce was like, "Hey, contract signing. Let's do this. We got it." And then Roman just looks at Pierce and he was like, you know what it is. And then Pierce was like, "Oh yeah. My bad. I come over here. Here's the chair. My bad. Head of the table type thing. My B." So then Roman gets on the mic and he's pretty much like, "Daniel, you don't want this. You don't want this match. You're not ready for this match. I already beat you." He's like, "Hey, look. I know that I said that I was going to have the match, at Fastlane. I know I head of the table, mind goes crazy. I say a lot of things. That was like a whole couple weeks ago. Changed my mind. I'm not facing you at Fastlane. You got me." And then Daniel Bryan. Oh my God. Daniel Bryan is like, oh, I got you. I get it. No. I thought you was the head of the table. I thought you was the chief, high chief, Roman Reigns. I thought you was the tribal chief. I thought you was better than me. I look. People already said that I was better than you. I thought I was better than you, but you were the one that thought you was better than everybody. But man, I understand. Oh, what am I talking about? Well, I'll talk about this because I forgot there was one more thing that also happened, but we'll talk about that last. He said pretty much, he pretty much just talked about, he kind of goads him. He was like, man, he was like, I know what it is. He was like, you said you're just upset pretty much that I was able to do something that you couldn't do. And that was make Jey Uso say I quit. I tapped him out and I make him say I quit, and you couldn't even do that. It was like, that makes so that means that I should be the new head of the table. I'm the tribal chief. Yeah. Oh, Samoa will love me. And then Roman Reigns is getting so mad. He's like, "No, you're not. Hey, I'm the tribal chief." He's like, "Stop it. I'm tribal chief." You're like, "No, I'm tribal chief." He was like, "Don't worry about it. I got it. Samoans love me. I'm nice. I'm cool. I'm fun. Oh yeah, great. Tribal chief. Daniel Bryan." And all the time, Roman's. He gets it. He signs it. He's like, big mistake, buddy. Now I'm going to tear you up at Fastlane, take the title from you. Jey Uso gets mad. He's like, "Rawr!" Throws the table. He was like, "Nah, Us, who you think you are? We run this. Pierce, special guest enforcer me. We need something so we know that this goes down fairly." And he was like, yeah, I like that idea. And then, "If you can know me," Edge comes out. And he pretty much was like, "Yeah, nah, Jay, I like that idea. But I got a better idea. How about next week, I face you?" Yeah, I like that idea. First time in 11 years, Edge versus Jey Uso. And whoever wins gets to be the special guest enforcer for the match at Fastlane. Pierce, make it happen. Pierce said, Yeah, I like that idea. That sounds good to me. Yeah, good stuff. And then they made it. He goes in there. Everybody's attacking Roman Reigns, and then Jey Uso and Daniel Bryan is attacking each other. Daniel Bryan takes out Jey Uso, and then Bryan goes to attack Roman. Edge says, "Get out of here!" Throws Daniel Bryan. Edge takes out Roman, and he turns around. Boom! Knee plus from Daniel Bryan. And that ended the show. But that wasn't the end of SmackDown because I kind of forgot about this part. I kind of skipped right over that. But that was good stuff. But I think for me, the best part of the night anyway was this. Even though that ending was good stuff, I think this was the best part of the night. Big E comes out. He comes out like in this weird, like he's injured with neck brace and like crutches and like leg stuff, and he like rips it all off, and he gets down in the ring, and he's serious. He's out here, man. He pretty much just tore a new one into Big E. Pretty much just said that, or tore a new one into Apollo. Just pretty much said, man, you try to take me out. He was like, you gonna pay. He pretty much said, you're gonna pay for that. Said that you tried to end me, and now I'm gonna maim you. Good line. He said, you want my attention, you got it. You want your Intercontinental Championship spot. All right, here you go. This is your opportunity. Once in a lifetime opportunity. After this, no more opportunities. And so he was like, he opens him a challenge. He doesn't answer. He was like, all right, coward. Since he doesn't want to answer, I'll do an open challenge for everybody who wants to come out, make a name for themselves. And then Corbin comes out, pretty much dances around the fact that it's like, hey, I know I'm not, you want an Intercontinental Championship person. I know I'm not kind of dressed right now. I got on my $20,000 suit. He said, but I don't mind taking off the cufflinks and rip this thing apart to have a. And then Sammy just like runs out. Was like, yes, I accept. Yep, I accept the match. He was like, dude, what are you doing? He was like, I know, I understand. You was about to accept it, but you didn't accept it. You was dancing around it, but I accept it. Don't worry about it. I got you. He's like, this is the title match that I never, the rematch that I never got, the unjust fair match that I never got. Look, check the cameras. You don't got a chance. And Big E just said, whatever. The first one who comes in the ring gets the opportunity first. Sammy sprints down the ring. He's like, ha, in your face, punk. And then he turns around. He tries to attack Big E, but no, he takes him out. Boom, belly to belly suplex. He rolls out the ring. Corbin goes down. He was like, that's what you get. Boom. And then he leaves. I like the little thing that they're doing with Corbin and Sammy. Like they're both like kind of heels, but they're both getting on each other's nerves. They're both over each other. I love that little bit. But this match was good. It was good stuff. Good things. Sammy did like a power bomb, like a sit out power bomb from like the turnbuckle, laying into him a little bit. But Big E got the momentum back. He went to go clothesline him. He just Red Rovered him, just like ran right past him, took him out. Big ending. Bam! 1, 2, 3, and still Intercontinental Champion. He wins. He gets up, and then from behind, boom! Apollo attacks him, beats him down. Angle slams, or Olympic slams, I guess that's what they're calling it. Gives a couple of them. Goes outside, gets a steel step. He said, get up. Boom! Hit him right in the side bone with the steel steps. And takes Big E out. And then he stands on top of the stairs. He's like, aye, man. I beat him. And they pretty much announced after the show that he accepts his challenge at Fastlane. So I'm assuming, man, Apollo has to win now. Like, there's no way for him not to win at Fastlane. He has to win. I don't know when. I can see him winning at Fastlane, and them doing like a triple threat or fatal 4-way, something at WrestleMania that can help Apollo like retain it. So like him and Big E's like their feud continues, like they'll continue. So like Apollo can win it there, retain it at Fastlane in like a fatal 4-way or whatever like that. Do a couple of other things and then drop it back to him at like Money in the Bank or whenever the next pay-per-view is, and then they have their big blow off at SummerSlam where Big E retains and he moves on. So I can see this going to SummerSlam. I'd love it. Apollo's doing great things, and he deserves himself a Intercontinental Championship run, even if it's for like a couple of months. So next week, like I said, they announced Edge versus Jey Uso. Winner faces off, or is the special enforcer for the title match against Daniel Bryan and Roman Reigns. And they announced that Nia Jax will defend her SmackDown Women's Championship against Sasha Banks, which Sasha Banks is definitely going to win. And I don't think they announced anything else. I'm assuming they're going to do something with, obviously they're going to do something with Cesaro, Shinsuke, and Murphy and Seth Rollins. That's going to be interesting. I don't know if they're going to do a number one contenders match with the Mysterios and the Prophets. But decent show, good stuff. Overall, I'd give it probably a solid B plus. Good stuff. I enjoyed it. Can't wait for next week. I think I'm closing next week, so the same thing's going to happen. Hopefully, I can do NXT. I haven't even watched NXT, but hopefully, I can do that for you guys. And AEW. Maybe I could just do a big just talk about the big stuff that happened in both shows. But that's it for me. I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm out.